From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Down. Yellow. 22.
45. Hey, man.
Needle blue.
Watch the boot. 45.
Zoom black.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Black shock.
45. Mike, 45.
Gotta do better.
Lance now on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic.
Hey, we're pretty
On first and 10, here's Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field. Because when I hear tight end, I think of the old school, hand in the dirt, blocking on the line of scrimmage. These guys are much more receiver than they are guys who are going to move into in the running game.
Go red.
All right, D.
Drill green.
45. Mike, 45.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
On first down, Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 38.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Hey, Mike 51.
Come on. You better bring it.
Lance now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike 51.
Hey, let's go.
Again, it's Lance. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Oh, yeah, and here we go.
Yellow. Zoom.
Here we go again. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Hey, check. 51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Allen's got it complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Ultra.
Watch the run.
Again with Sermon. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
45.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Kings! Go!
Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It got his man complete. Touchdown, L.A. Tutu Atwell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All day.
Blaster, 6.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
It's a party now. Woo!
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Target.
Slice blue.
Mike 51.
Hey,
Lance looking to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You ain't doing nothing.
Pause red.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
I'm coming after you.
From midfield, here's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Lance now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
51's the Mike.
To throw on second and 10, Lance. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, blue.
You think you gonna get this?
Check 45's the Mike.
Hey,
Check
red.
45's the Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Lance looks to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Check. Watch 54.
Up, we own them. We own them.
Watch twist. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Mayfield on play action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Room here to run, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big pickup there on the run.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Right there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's go.
Now a run with Akers. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Why?
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me,
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Check 49.
Check 4. He's coming. Double up.
Smash.
Double up.
Kill.
Need old blue.
45.
From the gun, it's Lance. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
We got him.
45 is Mike. 45.
Get your swerve on. 45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Bring it.
Ready,
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Oh, now backing up, and he's out of the end zone. The referee was right there to call it, and that is a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. That's into the hands of Jacob Harris. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
36.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Check hot route. Hot.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Eric Armstead in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield going up top. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Watch the twist.
They go play action. Mayfield. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 16.
Regular.
Here I come. Here I come.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Gay's kick is good. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We're going to work.
On the ready. Drill green.
Let's go.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. 45, 45, 45 is Mike. 45. Here we go.
A final shot before half for Lance. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Shift.
Peek edge, peek edge.
Now Mayfield. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Check 45's the Mike.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
I'm going to come.
Green Jacks.
I'm going to come back to you.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance flushed out right. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, touchdown number 15 of the year. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Watch tight end.
That's caught, and he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, they got turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
180!
54 Mike.
Pistol.
Shit.
Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return, Harris. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
The holding penalty negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Steal, black.
Here I come. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, let's calm down.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Watch this.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Right here, guys. Fight 51, Mike 51.
You.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Blue Dan.
Blaster, 6.
51's the Mike.
Lance going to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Y'all not ready.
51's the Mike. 51.
Go pink.
6 man. Check curls.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Claws red.
You can't block me.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Here we go, D. All day.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's got this down to the 35. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Red, cycle.
51's the Mike, boys. 51.
I know he. Slice, 97.
Nickel.
Zoom, black.
Oh, shit.
Rail, yellow.
Now Lance again. He'll find Sermon out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Let's go.
Fury, yellow.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make
Shotgun now for Lance. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
ready. 52 blue. 51. 51. I got him.
Here's Sherman.
51's mine.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Sermon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Danny. Check 24, check 24.
Shift.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Mike. 180. Hey, alert!
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Mayfield on 1st down.
Check it back.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 44, Mayfield. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Yo.
On 2nd down, another shot for Sermon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
45, 45, 45 is Mike, 45.
Here we go, here we go.
Blue, go. Spike, white.
To throw, it's Lance. That'll be complete to Sermon. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Check, 45's the Mike. Check, 45's the Mike.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
From the 45 on second down, Lance. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Showtime,
Picked
baby.
up by Jonathan Jones. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Rams 33, 49ers 29.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points.
Black shock.
Throwing after the interception. Lance eluding the pressure right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Rams are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's second and 10.
51. Go, go, go. Tight ends on
Drill green.
Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. We got three, fellas. We got three.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Here we go, here we go.
Let's go. Mike, 51.
Now Lance.
Bring it. Bring it.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
You can't block me.
Here's Lance. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Green
6
Jacks.
at their 48-yard line.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A big play there for the Niners. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. They set up the screen for Sermon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Shovel, 38.
Boys, 51.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Pick me up. Here we go. Check.
Fights off the defender. Caught by Allen. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. And defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 6 yards left on second down.
Run.
Deuce.
Lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Set. 180.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
I got him. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. He's scared. He's crashing. He's checking.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Kill. Slam.
Mayfield to throw it. To the right side and complete to Atwell. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Here we go.
Mayfield down.
You got tight. Right there.
That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
Here we go.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.